Today we're looking at the Talon T757, a fat tire moped style e-bike that I almost turned down when Talon first asked me to do the review. Because of recent changes in the e-bike laws around the country and probably more and more laws on the way, I'm actually really happy that I'm able to share this bike with you guys, because in a lot of places, it's bikes like this that are going to help you to continue to ride when they start to enforce the restrictions. So let's back things up and I'll tell you what I mean. So the Talon T757 has a 750 watt motor and a max speed of 28 miles per hour, which up until recently, I wouldn't have really been too interested in a bike that had those specs. But now that that is the new limit in a lot of places, this bike is actually going to stay legal. So can it be legal and fun? Well, that's what we're going to take a look at in today's video. Alright, so a little bit more information on the Talon T757. It comes in at just under $650 right now on the Talon website. And as I mentioned, it's giving us that 28 mile per hour top speed with their 750 watt motor. They're claiming a max range of 40 miles that you'll get out of this 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. And in my testing, I actually got pretty close to the claimed range that you get in PAS5, which they're stating is 28 miles. Now, a 13 amp hour battery at first sounded pretty miserably small, but honestly, when you're only pairing it with a 750 watt motor, it still is able to deliver a decent amount of range. And one hidden benefit of the smaller battery is an overall lighter bike, which contributes to a fun ride and easier handling. One thing I would say is kind of a complaint about the bike is the fact that it doesn't come with hydraulic brakes. We've got mechanical disc brakes on here. The bike definitely stops just fine, but I personally prefer hydraulic brakes. Now, since it's only $650, if I wanted to upgrade it to hydraulic brakes, I could probably get that done and still be spending less than I would on other bikes that come with the hydraulic brakes already equipped. On the Talon website, they say this bike is built for pavement, bike paths, and light trails. But I can say that this bike can handle a lot more than just light trails. I was able to actually push it pretty far, a lot farther than I've pushed other moped style e-bikes that I've ridden. And it just gives me the type of confidence when I'm riding it that it's not going to break or fall apart or do something sketchy, which again is something that I have experienced on other moped style bikes that I've tested. So now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room, the 28 mile per hour maximum speed and the 750 watt motor. Do those two things make this bike feel sluggish or like it's no fun at all to ride? Actually, they don't. And when I was testing this, driving it around town, light to light, in traffic, granted, on roads with a maximum speed of only 30 miles per hour, I didn't feel like I was going to get run over by the cars. In fact, even with just this 750 watt motor, right off the bat, I was out accelerating the cars when the lights were turning green, which is a good feeling when you're on a little bike. Like I say, you don't want to feel like you're just going to get ran over or overtaken instantly by traffic, just feeling anemic or underpowered. It's not a good feeling. So this bike, I was a little worried that's how I was going to feel out there, and honestly, the 750 watt motor delivered, guys, and I was totally impressed with how it performed around town. Not necessarily the fastest bike I've ever ridden, but not feeling totally underpowered either, and still with that quality suspension and overall just quality bike, it's a fun bike to ride. So even though we've got more and more e-bike laws and regulations coming out probably every day all over the country, I'm glad to see that manufacturers are keeping up and delivering bikes that keep us legal and keep us out there riding. The Talon T757 is not just a legal bike, but it's a legit fun bike to ride, as well, which is encouraging to see that in spite of these regulations, we still are going to be having some fun options available. If you guys like this review, if it was fun hanging out with me today, check out one of the other couple of videos that I've got up on screen for y'all right now. And until next time, shoot straight, stay free. I love you guys.